Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Today's video I think is long overdue. We are basically going to be doing a big haul of clothes from Shein. Now if you haven't heard of Shein before, I would compare it to something like Cupshe or Zaful. Essentially it's this huge online clothing store. They've got all kinds of different styles. They have a section for what's new every single day with hundreds of items. They also generally tend to carry things that are like a little bit more trendy and also that are a little bit cheaper in terms of quality, but also in terms of price. Now, as far as I can tell, it seems like most of the products from Shein are manufactured and shipped from China. So it does take quite a while for things to ship. Now, all of the items that I received, I ordered them sometime in late March, I believe, and it took close to a month for everything to get here. Now, bear in mind with that we are in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. So it does, of course, take a lot longer for things to get here than it might usually take. Now, the majority of the time that my items were in transit, they were actually in Canada. I think they were just sitting at a border crossing, basically waiting for them to pass the threshold of time that the coronavirus, if it was on the package, would die. So if you are waiting for packages and it seems like it's taking forever, know that that's probably part of the reason why, especially if they're coming from overseas. One other thing I should probably mention before we get started is that I did not have to pay any duties with this shipment. It was pretty big, and you'll see why. I got a couple of things that are a little bit larger and not necessarily clothes related. So they did ship it in like a pretty big sizable box, and I didn't pay any duties for it. It just got dropped off at my front door by Canada Post. So I don't know if that is the usual occurrence with their items, but it's nice to know that it's not like a Lulu situation where you're paying the full price of the items in duties, pretty much. Now, before we get into this video, let me just remind everybody that I am 5'1", very petite. I usually wear a size 4 to 6 in US sizing in bottoms, or a size smaller medium depending on what the item is, and I always wear a size small in tops, just so that you know, in case you're a similar size to me, you'll know what sizes to get. Now, without any further ado, let's start trying on some clothes. So the first thing that we should talk about is this skirt. So this is not something that I would usually buy. I tend to stay away from most skirts because they tend to be made from a very rigid material, and I've got a pretty big bum. So usually they don't fit very well. They end up like I can get them halfway over my butt and then they won't go any higher, or they fit over but then they're way too big up here. This is not made of any sort of regular skirt material. It is a very, very cheap polyester-like material. However, I will say that that makes it fit very well. My one biggest gripe with it, honestly, is the fact that it tends to ride up, especially at the back. So I tend to get a little bit of material bunching up right underneath where I have this belt. And I do find that wearing a belt with it actually does help. Now, this is just like a random belt, but it definitely does look nice with it, especially if you're going to pair it with a black top. I think a black belt looks awesome. Now, obviously, like I said, I'm 5'1", I'm pretty short. This is a short skirt, especially with the slit. I really like it. I like to wear a super short skirt because I feel like it makes my legs, which are pretty non-existent, look much longer than they actually are. So I really like that. Now, obviously, I cannot bend over at all in this skirt. It is too short for that. I would have to do the old like bend awkwardly trick to try and pick anything up, but I really, really like it. I can't wait to wear it somewhere once the pandemic is over, and I think that this makes for a very cute outfit. And then these earrings are actually also from Shein. I love anything that's like a little bit spooky. Like, you guys have seen my giant evil eye earrings a few times. So this time I decided that these snakes were super cute and I would pick them up. I love snakes. I think these earrings are great. They're probably not good for you to wear. I'm sure that there's probably lead or something crazy in them that is not good for your ears. But for wearing them for a very short period of time, like for filming, taking some pictures, or even just like going out for a quick meal, I am happy to wear them because, like I said, I think they're so cute. They aren't very heavy, which is nice. Like, they're a nice light set of earrings, but I do think that they make quite the statement. Now, of course, we'll also need a bag to top off this outfit. So I paired it with this really cute little bag. This is also from Shein, and it's just like a fake croc embossed bag. It's a super simple design. It just has like a little single gold zipper, nothing really going on inside, but this is a great size for if you're just going to grab like your wallet or just your credit card, your phone. I could fit my camera in here if I needed to, and I think that it's really, really adorable. And this size of bag is so perfect for, like I said, if you're just going somewhere quick. I hate, especially if I'm going shopping or something, carrying around a really gigantic purse like the one I usually take to work. I just find it hurts my shoulders. So having a nice small one like this that's still super cute and can go with a lot of outfits, I love it a lot. I think it's a great pickup. Now, before we change into the next outfit, I have one other thing that I would love to show you. It's so unrelated to anything else that I have here, not clothing related whatsoever, but it's this adorable little rug, and I love this so much. So they had them in so many different patterns, and I was thinking of getting it actually for our back door, because our back door is kind of like a sliding door and it goes into our kitchen, and I have loads of plants in our kitchen. I love plants so much, crazy plant lady. And I thought it would be cute to have something like this. But when it came, it's actually kind of small for where I wanted it, but it is so soft. Like, it's very, very cushiony, very soft and fluffy. So instead, I decided to put it right in front of our sink so that when you're doing dishes, if you're standing there for a really long time, your feet don't hurt. And it's been wonderful there. Like I said, I love the pattern. And I honestly would consider getting like a couple more of these so that you could change them up. And like this type of rug, I believe you could just throw in your washing machine on like a gentle cycle and wash it and then just hang it up to dry. So I would have no qualms about having like maybe one that I put out in the winter, one I put out in the fall, just to change things up, you know? If you guys are interested in seeing any like home decor type hauls or like furniture type things, let me know, because I am very interested in that kind of stuff. And also in plants and gardening, if that interests anybody. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always open to trying new things for these videos. All right, so this is going to feel a little weird because these pants are basically the exact same pattern as that skirt, but I wanted to try out a couple of Shein's two-piece sets. They sell loads of things where like they've kind of matched pants and a top or like skirts and a top to make an outfit, and you can just buy the whole outfit, and usually it's at a discounted price compared to buying the two pieces separately. So I will insert pictures of kind of like what a lot of these outfits looked like or what the clothes looked like on the models, but know that in general most things definitely are like a cheaper knockoff versions of the pictures. I would say that that's true for most of the websites that sell clothes in this way. There are a couple of things I'm sure which are exceptions, like that purse. I don't think that that was a knockoff or anything. I think that was just what the purse was and they gave me exactly what I paid for. But like this is definitely cheap. The top I think is especially bad. The straps are a little bit too wide. I actually think I would almost prefer to just tuck the straps in and literally just wear this as a tube top. It is very soft, it's comfy. I don't think it's too see-through that you couldn't get away with it wearing a bra. And it stays up. Like, I wouldn't have any problems, I don't think, with it staying up. Now, the bottom is very, very loosey-goosey. So if you were doing anything, or if you don't have like a very wide rib cage at all, like I would be more nervous of the bottom coming up than of the top coming down. But it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't think that I'll get a ton of wear out of it necessarily, but it's not something that I will never wear again. Now the pants, I actually like these. They're not great quality. They're definitely short. On me, they're almost like an ankle length pant, and like I said, I'm only 5'1", but I think that they look pretty good. My only complaint is that they ride down at the back, but once again, that's a big butt problem. I acknowledge that. So I think that these would actually be very cute if you threw on like a black or a white oversized sweater, like a cute little pair of booties. I think that it would make a very cute outfit, or even if you had just like a cute little pair of heels or something. Now, I also did get this hat, and this was supposed to be basically a replacement for, I used to have a really cute black hat like this. It was 100% wool, and it accidentally got put in both the washer and the dryer. So it now is a tiny shrunken bucket hat that looks like it's for my dog. Which is cute, but not so great for me. So I decided to buy this one, and it wasn't very expensive at all. However, this one is 100% polyester, so it's not quite as floppy as my old one. Like, I have kind of pushed it to look like this by strategically bunching it up and placing weights on it and leaving it there for basically like 2 weeks. But I do think it looks okay. My one qualm with this is I feel like this head part is slightly high. I don't know if I just don't have a very tall head or what it is, but it doesn't quite like sit all the way flat on your head. Like, it just wants to be lifted up a little bit off your head, so it's almost like an inch up, and then I think that that looks a little bit weird. So I do like it. I honestly might try stretching it a bit, just to see if the bottom part is a little bit wider, if it'll sit a little flatter on your head, but I'll keep you posted. For the price, it's a fine hat. I mostly wear hats a lot when I'm going to the beach and just like laying in a beach chair so I can sleep with it over my head, or when I'm laying out in the backyard. So this will be great for that, and I'm not mad about this purchase. Now here we go with my first true flop. Now, some backstory on this not very cute two-piece set. Now, obviously, everybody on Instagram right now, at least every influencer on Instagram, has been posting so many pictures in their coordinated two-piece lounge sets. So companies like Shein, of course, are trying to capitalize on that by releasing loads and loads of little lounge sets. Now, the day that I was making this purchase, there was actually a set that looked identical to the Gymshark Lounge set that I was planning on buying. It was like light blue. It was pretty cute. They had absolutely no sizes left. I think they might have had one set in extra large, but that wasn't gonna fit me. So I was like, okay, well, what's one that has like either a size small or a size medium? So this was the one. I will show you a picture of it, but it is not very cute, and it is also not comfortable. So it is kind of like the worst part of loungewear, where it's not cute, it's also not comfy. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. From what I remember in the picture, I remember the top being like, I don't know, like a little bit more drop shouldered. This one is just like awkward. Like, I don't know, it's got like a little bit of a turtleneck, but it's simultaneously like too loose and also too thin to really give like the statement that I was expecting. I do like the color of it. It's kind of like a slightly muted navy. I think that for a lounge set, that could be very, very cute and very cool. But I just think that the way that this one is designed makes it not my favorite. So it is like, it looks like a ribbed kind of texture, but that's pretty much just like on the outside. Like, the inside is not like that at all. It's just like an aesthetic thing, which would be fine, but it's also like so thin. Like, I don't, yeah, you can definitely see it's completely see-through, super, super thin fabric, and the bottoms are so awkward. So they have this like elastic waistband, which I think is okay, but I would almost prefer if it was like elastic but then had like a tie or something, just because the elastic is really, really wide and it kind of hits me weirdly like at my smallest part, but then it makes my hips look like very strange, just how they come out underneath this elastic. Plus the crotch is so weird, like it's so long. My butt looks nice though, I will say that. But they also are weirdly like not fully tight to your ankles, so like you just have some extra fabric, so they're kind of like the skinny jeans of old. They're not quite joggers. We'll see, maybe if I wash it a couple of times it'll be softer, because I would like to have another couple of like nice lounge sets. I do, especially right now while I'm working from home all the time. Like it's nice to have something that doesn't look super ratty. If I could get this neck looking a little bit more normal, maybe if I put something like in between the layers, I could definitely wear this on like a Zoom call with my boss and it wouldn't be a problem. It just looks like a little navy shirt. Now the other problem with this set in particular was the smell. It smelled insane. When I took it out of the bag, like I almost gagged on the smell. It was the worst chemical aroma ever. Now I've had it sitting out, literally outside for multiple days, and the smell is still there but faintly, because I didn't want the smell to get all in my recording room. I couldn't handle it. Buyer beware, some things from Shein might smell awful and some of their loungewear might not be very good. Now this is a very weird outfit and I would not wear these together, full disclaimer, but these are my last two items, so I wanted to make sure that we could just see them both at once. Now I guess first let's talk about this top. Now this is adorable. I will wear this constantly. I think it's so cute. It's a nice crop where like it's still pretty high, so you can wear something high-waisted with it and not feel like it's just like two pieces attached. You'll still get a little bit of skin. It's very adorable. It just has like these ruffly little straps. And then this is a real tie. So you do actually like tie this up. So you could tie it as tight or as loose as you wanted it. I think that it would probably be good for girls with like bigger boobs, because you can kind of like tie them in securely if you want to and still not have to necessarily worry about wearing a bra or anything with it. I think that the ruffly straps especially are so flattering. And then the way that the neckline falls is super cute. I think that it is great for summer. I would personally probably wear this with like a pair of high-waisted jean shorts, or even just with like a really cute little like flowy skirt. If you were going out for brunch or something, or to something nicer, this would be adorable. Now, less adorable, but also very functional, I also got these shorts. So these are just a pair of like super high-waisted, longer in the leg shorts, and I mostly got these for, honestly, sitting out in my backyard, relax, maybe read a book, maybe play a little Animal Crossing, but having something super comfy and lightweight I think is awesome. I also like something like this for if we're going camping or we're going to the cottage, just something very chill. Like, I am not somebody who needs to wear a super cute outfit all the time, even if I have a lot of very cute and adorable outfits. I do like to wear something just super chill and relax, and these are very comfortable. They're obviously not super sexy. I'm not gonna pretend that they are, but these with like a nice chunky sneaker, a cute little crop t-shirt, I think will be the ultimate relaxing out in your backyard, sitting on a hammock, having a drink type of shorts. They do have nice big pockets. This is a real string. You can tie this and tighten it if you need to. And there's not much more to say. I really like them, whether they're cute or not. So I just super quickly swapped out the shorts for this pair of high-waisted jeans, and I think, like I said, this top is going to be a new favorite. I think it's so cute. It looks great with jeans. I also have this little white skirt that's just like a very flowy little skirt, and I think it would also look very adorable. So that's everything I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching this video and for sticking with it to the end. If you did, you'll have to let me know down in the comments below what your absolute favorite piece of clothing was. For me, I think my favorite thing in this entire haul, honestly, was the little rug with the black little crocodile bag coming in second. I love the earrings as well, and I also love this little top. I like the skirt a lot. The other things were kind of hit and miss for me, but these couple of things, especially the non-clothes items, seem to be really, really good and high quality. Now, full disclosure, before any of these items even got here, I actually did place a second order on Shein, and let's just say it kind of has a theme, a very 90s related theme. So when all of that stuff does finally get here, maybe a few weeks still, I will definitely post another video about all of those things. It will have a very different feel than this video, I think. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I really, really appreciate it. If you are not already subscribed to me and would like to see more, please be sure to hit the big red subscribe button down below. Also be sure to hit the bell notification button. I put out new videos every single week. Thank you again. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. I hope you have a great week, and I hope that I will see you next time. Bye.